a lot of people ask me, hey, what happened to you? And I don't like to make a big deal out of it because people tell me it's inspirational and whatever. But basically, 30 years ago, I stepped on a Lego and I've just been milking it. You know what I mean? Don't tell the government because I'd like to keep my benefits. I went to go see my doctor recently, and he was like, "Hey man, you ever considered Botox? You know, Botox in your body that might loosen things up a bit." And I was like, "You know what? I tried Botox, but if you were to ask me, my ass looks pretty great already." So, I've been job hunting for a while. It hasn't been easy, with the pandemic. I was looking for jobs all over the place, and for me, it's risky because I was even going to restaurants, like applying to be a server. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to serve much of the food is not going to get to the table if I serve you. So I was like, all right, I will work in the kitchen maybe. And I asked the chef there. I asked him. I said, "Hey, do you have any jobs right now?" He said, "Well, that depends. How are you with knives?" And I said, "I'm not too bad. I can juggle about 3. I'm working on 4 of them." And then I went to a grocery store. I went to apply to a grocery store. I don't know if you ever worked in the food service industry, but they have a really extensive screening process. They were like, "Niek, what would happen if you drop a jar of salsa in front of the till, and now you got to clean that up, and there's a bunch of angry customers?" I said, I don't know, I guess grab some guacamole and chips, a couple of staff, you know what I mean? Let's have a party. Let's see if any of the customers in line sell Avon or Tupperware and turn it into a business opportunity. And thankfully they were feeling pretty good about it. They said, "All right, well, we'll have you in for the secondary process." So that's when it got really, really intense. And I feel like I nailed basically the entire process. I was doing pretty good. Then the last question she asked me was, "Hey, so how are you with ladders?" And I don't know if you guys can tell by looking at me, I'm not necessarily great with ladders. I'm a snakes and ladders champion, all right? So before you judge me, you should read my resume. Yeah. Job hunting hasn't been easy though, you know what I mean? I thought about delivering pizza delivery, but you know what I mean? I figured even if you have 30 minutes or it's free and you've got those crappy concrete stairs leading up to your house and you give me a police escort to your house, there's no way I'm getting there on time. And I don't deliver extra pepperoni on my pizzas for tips, and so I have a lot of fun doing stand-up, though. I did do a lot of traveling lately. I got to travel these last couple of years to Europe, and I got to go to Ireland and Holland, and found something interesting about Holland. Holland, for every person in Amsterdam, they have 2 bikes. And so my dad was like, "You know what? Statistically, you're letting the country down." And I was like, "Accurate, yes." I just smoked some weed and I tried my best. But also, like my dad tells me I should go job hunting all the time. He's like, you know what? You need to get more out there and try and find some work. So, you know what? I'm a big sports guy, so I thought maybe I could do some like sports commentating or something like that. But then everybody, I'm a big sports fan, and I love bowling, and you know what I mean. I go bowling all the time, and my friends tell me that bowling is not a real sport.
I love bowling.
Yeah, me too.
Bowling.
I love you. You and me should go bowling. You'll probably let me win. I need the confidence boost.
No, I wouldn't let you win. I would just bowl as good as I can go.
That's all I do every day. That's all I do. I'm just trying to keep my benefits. That's all. If I can get a couple of gutter balls, I get to keep the next rent check. You know what I mean? That's all I need. But I went bowling, and so that I try my best though. You know what I mean? And people tell me all the time, bowling is not an extreme sport. They say it's not extreme because I changed my name to like Crazy Legs on the scoreboard. I'm like, you know what I mean? It's not, they're like, it's not extreme. You don't even break a sweat. And I'm like, okay, well, how come every time I go bowling, why does the guy at the front desk always ask me if I want to use a ramp? And then, my dad will come up to me afterwards and be like, come on, Nick, just go bowling with your friends. It's not a big deal. I said, Dad, it's not a big deal that, I'm not embarrassed about going bowling. It's just embarrassing that you work at a bowling alley. I'm kidding. He's unemployed. I'm out here tonight earning the bacon, so please help my struggling father. Yeah.